Hello everyone, this is the Quickstart Lightning Ops Tour for Mesh-Align Plus. So we're going to go through all of these operators and show you basic examples of what each of them do. I highly recommend that you watch the Quickstart Core Concepts video because that will tell you how the add-on works and how it's supposed to be used. This video just shows you basic examples of all the operators, and I'll provide a link in the description. So we'll start with quick align points. So I'll pick a point here like so. I'll grab that as my source. I'll pick this point over here on this bracket as my destination, and I'll hit apply. So as you can see, this is meant for co-locating points. On to quick align lines. So this lets me pick kind of an edge like so. I'll go to edge select mode here, and I'll select this edge as my source. I'll go to this edge here, and I'll pick that as the destination, and I will apply to this object. So as you can see, it is designed for making lines collinear, so lining up points so that they share the same kind of edge. So that's quick align lines. Let's go on to quick align planes. You've probably seen this in some of the other videos, but we'll give you another quick example here. So we'll go to this object, and we'll go to face select mode, and we'll pick this face as our destination. We'll go over here and select the inclined face of this wedge as our source, and we'll apply to the object. So as you can see now, these planes are now kind of co-located. They're coplanar. That's quick align planes. Let's look at quick axis rotate. So let's back that up, move this away, and quick axis rotate lets you rotate around a line or an edge. So I'll go to edge select mode. Let's say that I want to rotate by 45 degrees, and if I just hit apply to object 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, I get it back around to where I started. So that lets you quick axis rotate, lets you rotate around an axis. Quick directional slide lets you pick an edge or a line, and you can move in that direction. So if I select this edge and hit apply to object, you'll see that it moves my object in the direction of that edge by the length of the edge. So I can pick a different edge and apply to that object again, and I can keep selecting edges and you'll see it translate appropriately. For quick scale match edge, what that lets us do is it lets us match the scale of a line to the scale of some other line. So I'll go over here and select the front of this wedge as my source. I'll go here and I'll select the long edge as my destination, so the big edge here, and then I'll apply to this object. And it's kind of hard to tell looking, so let's just align them so that you can tell. We'll grab this as our source, grab this as our destination, and we will line them up. So now you can see that scale match edge has done its work. And then we have quick align objects. So this is a very simple operator. It lets you select a series of objects, and the very last one that you pick, it will align all the objects to that last object. So as you can see in wireframe mode, those are all now kind of in the same orientation. Then we have quick distribute objects. And there are two operators here. So there's distribute between objects. So let's give you a basic example there. So I'll have a start object here. I'll grab that as my start. I'll grab this as my end object, and let's just add some things. Let's add a cone, and let's add a torus, and let's add a couple of those. And let's add a monkey for good measure. We always want one of those. So distribute between objects lets you distribute your selection between a start object and an end object. And it has some other options like offsetting from the start and end, which you can use if you so desire. So that's distribute between objects. Let's go to distribute objects along an edge. So what we can do here is we can simply, let's go to vertex select mode and select these 2 points. and we'll hit grab line. And let's just do the same thing. Let's align all of these objects along that edge. So we'll hit distribute along line, and you can see they're distributed along that edge there, and I can take the offsets off so they'll hug the start and end points directly. So that's distribute along a line. And those are all of the basic operators in Mesh-Align Plus. We also have calculate and compose, but there's a separate video for that, so I'll link that in the description. Thanks.